Welcome back, 6th grade. Today you're going to work with the substitute teacher to finish off that clay pinch pot bowl so that you will be ready next art class to begin learning how to use the clay loop tools and begin working carving into your clay bowls when they are in the leather hard stage. When we get supplies out and do cleanup today, please know that it may happen differently than when Miss Clausius is here. Please be respectful to our substitute and follow the directions that they have for you. Following this video, you will need to go to the hallway and you will need to get your clay bucket. Remember, we have our names on them with tape, so we need to find our own bucket. And you'll need to look at the cart to make sure it's the Tuesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Friday cart to help you find your bucket. Once you've located that bucket, you'll bring it back into the room to your work spot, and we'll need to open up that bucket. Inside my bucket is my project, and I'm going to carefully take mine out as I've started working on it, but I'm not done all the way. Now, I have a nice bowl started, but I can kind of see my form is not perfectly circular, and I also want to double check the wall thickness. And remember, I have to do all of that by how it feels today. I can't use the wire cutting tools to cut open my project because we need to have the bowl ready for next week. So I'm going to just set mine on the table first. I've got a nice flat bottom, so I don't need to worry about it tipping over or anything like that. But I want to work just gently to help get that form to be circular. Remember, form is one of the things on the rubric, so we do want to take time today to make sure that we have it as circular or round as we can get that clay bowl to be. That's looking better for the form. Now, I'm going to carefully pick that up. I suggest 2 hands when we're in this stage of working with our clay. And I'm going to check my wall thickness. It looks very consistent up at the top, but I want to make sure I don't have a place down near the bottom or in the middle of a wall that's really thick. As we know, that can cause cracking and cause projects to break. So to do this part, it's all done just by feeling and touching. I'm checking to see from the bottom to the middle to the top if that clay bowl feels the same thickness. Now, I need to do more than just one check because I have all of the area of my bowl. So I want to check more than one spot. I suggest checking 5 to 6 places so that as you move around that clay bowl, you have all of the sides, all of the middle checked, and we're able to pinch things out a little bit more if we need to. Then I'm going to make sure my bottom is still flat because I don't want things to topple over or fall on the side. When I'm done and I'm ready to put it back in my bucket, please remember we need a dry paper towel in the bottom. This will help prevent the clay from sticking. So I just need one. I'll put it right down in the bottom. Then I'll use both hands to help me get my project down into the bucket. We will be having these dry to the leather hard stage, but I will help you with that part. I will come in over the weekend and I will vent the buckets just a little bit so that they get to that stage. Please do not leave your bucket open today as it will dry out too much and then we won't be able to use the loop tools at the leather hard stage. So I'm going to place the lid back on, making sure it's snapped down tightly. Once it's closed up, it goes back to the clay cart, and then I have cleanup to do. I need to clean off my work spot so it's clean for the next class, and I also need to wash my hands off if I have clay on them. The rest of our class time today then you may use for free draw or homework. Please remember, free draw or homework time as well as work time need to be on task so that everyone is able to be ready to work with those loop tools next week. Think about our conversation levels, how loud they should be for a good work time. Think about what it looks like and sounds like so that everyone can have their project ready to go. I look forward to seeing those projects this weekend. Have a good work day, and I will see you next art class.